Steeler Nation, Know It All Nation. We back again on a back-to-back, another episode on your Steeler podcast on the Know It All channel. I went from kicking with the triple OG, now rolling with my boy, the quad OG, but I really don't. I got to figure out who the absolute oldest between you and Shannon, Kerb, because, I mean, I ain't younger than a lot of people, but I'm younger than y'all, even by a little bit. Like, I got G by 3 weeks. You know what I mean? But, you know, so technically, obviously, I'm older than him. It meant a lot more when you, like, in grade school and junior high, man, I'm older than you. But then, you know, when you get older, you be like, man, we the same, Joker. Right. But I got you by about 22 days, G. But, yeah, man, so the homie G, it had something come up he had to take care of, so he's not here with us tonight. But Kurt, we here to take care of the Steeler streets, man. We gonna just get into it. You know what? Yeah. I'm feeling so good, Kurt. I might go ahead and put you over here in the driver's seat, man. Let you drive, man. I'm just gonna answer your questions and pull up the comments, man, and we see how this thing go. I'm just gonna say, like I know in the words and spirit of my boy Big G, Kirby, don't you smoke it, Kirby. We're giving you the keys to the car, Kerb. Don't you smoke it. So, yeah, man. But what's up with you, though, Kerb?
Nothing, man. I'm doing fine. How you doing?
I'm doing good, man. I mean, you know, blessed day.
Yeah.
Tuesday, I guess yesterday's Tuesday. Tuesday is like my no podcast day. And most days Thursday. So tomorrow we doing Jag 2G. So, you know, and I still don't got to get up and go to an office. I do some work from home, little odds and ends and for people and stuff like that. But you know, get my podcast stuff ready. You know, hang out with my dogs, take them out in the yard. Might have to go to a doctor's dentist appointment or something like that. But you know, I like to say, I'm a 7-day weekend in, Kerb. You know what that is? I'm a 7-day weekend in, bro.
You say 7 days.
7-day weekend. Yeah, man. So what's up with you though, man?
Not much, man. Just enjoying this summer, you know, for what we finally getting some decent weather. So that's cool. And I'm just you know, enjoying the summer, man. I ain't been on no I ain't been on no vacation. We going on a cruise, but that ain't until the end of August. So it's been kind of boring out here. So we might have to just do a little one tank drive somewhere.
Yeah, man. You had said you got people down. You gonna be down this way, man. I got family that's here this weekend from Youngstown, actually.
Oh, okay.
And you know, my cousin, their husband, they down here celebrating the weekend anniversary weekend. Invited us to a, and they a little young. They like in their early 40s, still younger than me, right? But they'll be here for the weekend. We going to this spot I ain't been to in 15 years. The Park DC, nice restaurant, lounge kind of thing.
Okay.
Dress code kind of stuff, man. You know, I'm so far past the dress codes, man. But I guess I got to do it. You know, she in town. We're going there. That's Saturday. But so far as I tell, Shannon just got back from vacation. We were talking about that. I said, yeah, man, I went to Ohio to Big G's daughter's wedding. Blessings and Adrian, their wedding. And I ain't been nowhere since. Came back from the holidays in Florida. Christmas up to in the New Year's in Florida. And I went home into Ohio in March. I got no plans to go nowhere, at least where I got to get on a plane until we got to go back to Florida again in October for my niece's wedding. So something could happen between now and then, but really, man, my wife don't want to take no days off work right now, and I ain't mad at her because she like to save them towards the end of the year. And you know, and then on that trip, man, I got I like when I got trips, everything paid for already, right?
Yeah.
Like it's gonna be like a 5-day trip, 5 nights. So, and it's the wedding weekend, so we staying at the hotel where all the wedding people staying, but we staying like it's a weekend wedding, but we staying the Thursday, Friday before, and the Sunday, Monday after, coming back on Tuesday. So But so we got the room paid for. It's a nice hotel downtown Tampa. Got the rental car paid for. Usually I got to pay to put my dogs, board my dog. It was like $100 a day for 2 dogs, and I'd be gone 6 days. But I got my niece coming over to stay them days, and I'm giving her $200 Kerb instead of paying $600. I'm out in
Yep.
these streets making deals.
Yep. Hey, that's what you got to do. That's what we had to do with our little dog.
Yeah, man.
That's
what kind of dog you got?
just a little miniature schnauzer.
I like schnauzers. Okay. What was male, female?
Female.
What's her name?
Zoe.
Zoe. Okay.
Yeah. She need to have some puppies.
Okay. That's too much around here. Unless you breed, I think in Maryland, maybe I'm over the law, but we always do. I think maybe it's a county thing. I don't know. We get our dogs spaded and neutered, but so I got 2 boys, so I guess they just neutered.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, the kennel I got them from, French Bulldog kennel, they make you, if you live in the area, they make you get them neutered. So you get the pay. You don't gotta give them neutered. You can take them away, but you ain't get official paperwork sent to you by them until you prove that you got them neutered.
Oh man.
Yeah. So I got my 2 dogs from there. B Dirt was the first one to have French Bulldog that we saw. My wife fell in love with his dog. This like 10, 12 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
So then, we went and got a couple, and his dog, Bane, shout out Bane, passed away, which my dog Harlan reminds me a lot of Bane. But and so he had a kennel, I believe in Cincinnati, that he got from. I got one down here my way. So he's been to my kennel and got 3 dogs already since his dog passed. I just got 2. He done passed me by. But, that's a good referral. My brother came down here to get one too. He planned on getting another one this summer. So, I feel like they need to give me a big discount off a dog.
Yeah.
Like them French Bulldogs, they be like four bands to start.
Oh yeah. The guy at my barber shop, he got one. And he sold some puppies for like, I don't know, $7,000, but it's the special kind of
breed. It's fluffies. It's different. Yeah, it's different exotic breeds.
And I was like,
that's worth more of the French Bulldog.
And I was like $7,000, but to be honest, he kind of deal with them street boys.
Streets. So in the streets.
So they don't care about dropping that.
Yeah. I never liked it. This going back 25 years ago, man, before I ever even moved out here. But I used to be around, like, one of my good homies' brother, my boy, passed away, R.I.P. to my homie. But his brother, man, was into that Michael Vick dog fight. I used to hate to see it, man. I thought it was cruelty, man. But they would get pit bulls and breed them and sell them and teach them to fight and all kind of stuff, man.
Mm-hmm.
But I ain't had nothing to do. I just would be over, chopping it with my dude, and all my dude and his boys.
Yeah.
Super hood dudes out in the backyard behind the big fence out there fighting dogs.
Yep.
So, come on, man. I'm a dog person. I always grew up with a dog from the time I was 4 years old. So I don't like to see that happen to any dog, right?
Yeah, I knew some people that did that, but I ain't never had no interest in watching that.
Yeah, me neither. So we see we got good hearts, Kerb, for human, not even human life, for life in general.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I might even let an ant go free if it ain't doing nothing to me. Now, flies, I can't stand.
Yo, I can't. Oh,
I can't stand.
Man. Yeah. They get in the house and you got problems.
Yeah. Oh. And I open the door, let my dogs out, and I kind of leave it cracked.
Mm-hmm.
Because, I got out to my deck and
what happened? You froze up, Tate. Like Tate froze up. He big froze. Big. Yeah, he big froze. Oh well, there you go.
Yeah, Kerb.
There you
That
go.
was me,
All right.
man. That was me. Man, of course, I'm on the show solo with you. Then I have the technical
Mhm.
difficulty.
Mhm.
I was only saying cracked the doors. I need to get a and the slider put on it, but the French door is like
Yeah.
a different fit. So I never got one. It's only like during the summer months where I cracked the door. Them jokers don't even like to go outside. My
Oh
dogs, they so spoiled. They go outside. They want you to come with them. Like if I go out
yeah.
there and sit in the yard, they'll stay all day. But if I
Yeah.
open the door to let them out and close the door, them jokers standing and jumping on the door like,
Yep.
nah, we belong in the crib where you
Yep.
at. So,
Yeah. Our dog like that. If it's raining, she won't go out.
oh yeah, no rain.
Absolutely not.
They ain't playing with no rain at all. Well, let's go ahead and shout out the chat, man, and go ahead and get this thing started, man. Our Steeler talk. We got Valley Ford in the building. Shout out Valley. Thanks for tapping in. And SC6KW tapped in for the tap in. My boy 901 per usual in the building. Man, my little homie Ty. Me and Ty got something in common, man. He a fan. His dad, he got his Steeler fandom through his dad, man. I got my Steeler fandom through my dad, man. So I know how that is, man. So, and it sounds like, I mean, his father passed away. My father passed away. I wasn't. My dad passed away almost 20 years ago. I don't know how old Ty is, but my dad passed away, I think, when I was 35. But yeah, so my Steeler fandom is from my dad, man. We got Art's baby doll tapped in for the tap in. What's up, Kerb and Tate? Builder's life. Like Pop said, yeah, Bo. Yeah, boy. Yeah, boy.
Yeah, boy. Yeah, boy.
Okay, yeah. Shout out Builders for life. What's yeah, boy, Kerb? You know my
That's from Friday.
Oh,
my man. What's my man
yeah.
name? I mean, not from Friday, but Witherspoon, John Witherspoon.
John Witherspoon, yeah. On what movie though?
That was just like something he always said. It really wasn't a movie that I can remember, but that was just like one of his. I mean, he might have did it in Friday. That's like one of his little lines he always said.
Okay, I don't remember. Yeah, boy, that to me that go back to Flavor Flav with his little roach looking self.
Yeah, Flav said it too. He might actually be the original.
Yeah. Back in junior high when I was wearing the big clocks on my neck, Kerb, the big clocks. That was Flav, and that was in junior high. We got the homie James in the building. What's up, Know-It-All? Shout out, Jay. Certainly appreciate you. Grim Reaper in the building. Shout out, Grim. The homie Mark, per usual, like my boy 901, can count on 901 and Mark. Of course, Boo in the building. Shout out to Boo. Thanks for tapping in again, Christine Black and Gold. Again, Ty in the building. Don't want to miss nobody, Kerb, as I scroll through so we can get started. Diesel back. Brent Howell in the building. Shout out, Brent. What's good, Steeler family? Our summer vacation right now in beautiful Newport Beach. You out there on the coasty coast, boy. Ain't that Newport Beach? Hey, you greased up and got your shirt off? Brent, that's how they roll out there, man. The bodybuilders and everything, right? No, that's Venice Beach. That's Venice Beach. Yeah. Newport is Southern California, but where exactly? Is Newport closer to LA or San Diego?
Newport?
Yeah.
Newport in Virginia?
No, he said Newport Beach, California.
Newport Beach. You know what? I think that's down because I think that's where Kobe Bryant used to live, if I ain't mistaken. I think that's like in between.
Kobe lived in Calabasas.
Well, no, I think he had a house in Newport. I want to say that's in between San Diego and LA. I mean, it's probably closer to LA a little bit, but I think it's in between them two.
Okay. Mod in the building. Who else we got in here that we ain't shouted out yet so we can get this thing on the road? Everybody be talking to each other in the chat. We try and catch up on the comments. I'm seeing communication with everybody talking to each other. The homie Jaime in the building. Yo, 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 Heim. Heim OG too in this thing, Kurt. Don't let Heim fool you. You already did.
I got something for you, Tate.
Please. What you got right now?
It's a couple of days. I mean, it's a few days late now, but June 21st, 1988. What happened on that day?
June 21st, 1988. That's the day that I wasted my money and Mike Tyson knocked out Michael Spink's ass.
Nah.
No, it's close, though. I bet it's close.
Long Live the Kane. That album came out.
Big Daddy Kane dropped.
It dropped.
I remember that summer, man. I was a sophomore in high school football practice. My boy G, talking about him all the time. Richard Glover was an All-American linebacker, ended up going to Michigan State. But he was playing that Kane ain't no half stepping in the locker room. I had never heard it before. You know, when I heard that, I was like, Kane like that.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's way back. I had never guessed an album drop, but I bet if you look up that Mike Tyson Spinks fight, I bet it was somewhere that week.
There.
I'm gonna look it up myself, Kerb, just because I need to know how close I am.
Man, Spinks laid down in that boy.
Did he? And that's my first pay-per-view fight I ever bought my own money. June 27th, 1988.
June 12th, right there.
June, same week.
Yep.
Well, yeah, man. Claude in the building. Claude tapped in. Somber is back. Okay. We got
actually. I'm glad I said that. Next month we're going to see EPMD.
Oh, they in the land?
Yeah. Well, they're gonna be in Akron.
Okay. Yeah, them. Well, I guess that's what we want to see, right? That's why people go see reunion tours. My mom was going to see the Commodores and Earth, Wind and Fire and all them back in the day. I guess we see our old groups too, right? I know everybody's got done spending their bag going to see the New Edition tour a few months ago.
Yeah, we seen them a couple years ago.
Newport is a nice beach. Yeah, man. I went to see Bobby Brown was a headliner. Bobby was still not doing well. And Bob was a headliner, so he's last to go, man. And everybody was booing Bob. Everybody left when Bob left. That night, 112 was there, Genuine was there, Mint Condition was there, Tony was there. Bobby Brown was the headliner. And when Bob was the last one, he came out so messed up and so bad, people started walking out the arena. I guess they saw everybody they needed to see. When Bob, my dude, though.
Yeah. Did you used to go to
Kane was a dog.
Did you used to go to the Jazz Fest in Cincinnati?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, back in the day, that was not so much since I lived out here, but back growing up through like junior high and back then, because my mom and uncles and aunt was most years as a kid, like from 11 to like 16, 17. Then I got grown. I went a little more, but hell, I've been out here since I was 30, 32. So I ain't been one time since there though. We just go to the Circle City Classic in the Nap too.
Yeah, that thing's still going.
Yep.
Still going.
All right, we caught up, Kerb. Let's go ahead and get to the intro. Get the Steelers talk started. I'm gonna put Kerb behind the wheel after the intro. We will be back. I'm about to, as Big G say too, I'm about to buckle up because Kerb got the wheel. What Ma say before we go to the intro? Ma say I was so sick because I had been working all week and was tired. I missed Quest before Fife and Prince.
Oh.
What concert you talking about?
That's a while ago. Yeah.
Quest, it's so the
Tribe Called Quest. That's Tribe Called Quest.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm thinking Quest Love. Yeah.
Yeah. You can't go see him now without Fife.
Yeah, Fife though.
That was my guy.
He was dealing with. He was on dialysis too, I believe, at one time.
Yep.
Diabetes. He was kind of all messed up a little bit. Yeah, man. I mean, legends though, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, man. I love. What's your favorite all-time Tribe song? Like since you over there looking like Patrick Graham.
Man, what's not rhythm and what's the name of this? I can't think of the name. I got it in my head. I can't think of the name of it.
My favorite all time song, and I'm gonna say two. One they part of, and one is theirs. Is the Check the Rhyme.
Check the Rhyme.
That's my favorite.
Electric song. Something. Electric. What the name? I can't think of it. Electric. Yeah, that's
electric
it.
Relaxation.
Yeah, that one.
Yeah. Yeah, I like that too, and I like Can I Kick It? I like that too. I like Bonita Applebum. I mean, try. Got some. Yep, electric relaxer. Everybody telling you now, Kerb. How you forget that? But I won't help you remember it because I just know. Yeah, I know what it is. Not everybody said. I wouldn't remember what you was trying to say. But my other song they did with the Jungle Brothers and De La Soul and all that. It was my buddy, the remix.
Yeah, my buddy.
Yes, loved it, Kerb.
My buddy.
Loved you. You must have liked it too.
Yeah. That song was hot.
Yeah. Let's go ahead and get the intro, man. Get this thing started, man. So you get behind the wheel, man. Y'all get your Steelers questions ready. Kerb, you got any questions for me and stuff we can talk about? Just bring it up. We're not gonna make this difficult. We're about 20 minutes in. We'll kick with the people about another 30, 35 minutes, man. We're gonna go ahead and get out of here and get on with our evenings, man. I tell you what, Kerb, and I said this already earlier, man. I stayed up last night to watch the draft. The Cleveland Cavaliers picked next to last. I stayed up all night to watch and see who they was gonna get, and they traded the pick.
Man, I remember the draft used to be a big thing. Like you used to get with your boys and y'all used to watch it because it was some good players. I mean, I ain't gonna say these guys not good players, but
it's this proximity to the game. You so far, like back when you was young and y'all did that, y'all was like knowing the players.
Yeah. Because they stayed in college.
Weber is a dog. Danny Manning is a dude.
Yeah.
Stacey King just passed away to play for Oklahoma.
Yep.
Was a guy. I remember when J.R. Reed, North Carolina, like we knew the dude. So you want to see, man, where they gonna go, right? Yep. Now, like you hear about they kids to us, kids.
Yep.
So we just don't get into it as much.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
I think that's the disconnect that is part about. EPMD is Mike Tomlin's favorite group from back in the day. Okay, I didn't know that, Mark. It's a good little nugget. I didn't know that. I would have thought Tomlin liked not the Nappy Roots, the Tennessee. Who was that? Tennessee. Was they from Virginia?
I don't know where they was from. Mike Tomlin probably he a Teddy Riley guy.
I can see Tomlin and Teddy.
What's the name of that group? Shit.
Come on, my music expert. If you watching, the name of the Tennessee, Mr. Bristol, what was his name? Yeah, Arrested Development. KB in the building. Claude New in the building. Super chat from Mark's Baby Doll for the 2.
Nice little group, but they only really had like 2 good songs. So that at least I listened to.
They did. Thanks, Art, for the $2 super chat. Certainly appreciate you for tapping in. And
you remember X Clan?
Of course, Kerb. Van Glorious. The red, the black, and the green. Yeah. Guys, are the rumors about Mendoza true? Man, Art, you telling us something. Yeah, what's up with Mendoza? I have to look while we play the intro. We'll answer that question best I can in just a second. We right back after this. Thanks for tapping in to Smash the Gas on a Wednesday night. It's Smash the Gas, Pump Your Brakes Wednesday like it is every Wednesday. And we thanking each everybody, and we'll be right back at you after our dope intro. Yeah. Like Somber said, yeah, it don't surprise me. Mendoza is they haven't agreed on his contract yet. Number one overall pick. I'm sure
Oh, that
he probably, I mean, just that's standard to me. And I don't think it's rumor. It could be, but I think Kirk Cousins is going to be the starter. I don't think they want to just throw him out there. So
no, they're not.
that's the two things I found, that the contract isn't done, and Kirk Cousins is going to start at least until November, December, depending on how they doing. So, like, if they in the playoff race, Kirk Cousins probably still going to play. But if they don't have nothing to play for, he just played and sat out about a good 10 games. They going to go ahead and let Mendoza get the reins, so he can get some preparation going into next year. So, the Raiders not in a bad place. That's a pretty standard place. I mean, you could about imagine Kirk Cousins' last spot. He was the quarterback, and they drafted Michael Penix Jr.
Yep. Yeah, so that is, if that contract not done, that's just probably the language. They probably just, it's got to be some crazy language that his side might don't like, because the money and all that stuff is pretty much slotted, and then it's totally guaranteed now. So it's probably just the language they going over.
Yeah, I don't agree. Steven Stroud. Hey, Steven's Big G had something come up last minute. Kirby, he texts us, right? Well, not for you.
Yeah, I seen it.
But he texted you and Shannon. Well, me and Shannon and me and you at the same time. So, yeah, I mean, he only got a winning spot. They're just gonna start him. I don't care what he look like. They ain't ready to throw Mendoza to the Wolves yet.
You won't see him until about week 6, 7, 8, somewhere around in there.
Well, if then, 8, 9. If then, yeah. So, Kerb, man, you got any Steelers news?
Well, really, the streets are quiet. But I want to ask you this, because this is somewhat, I mean, it could have affected the Steelers. We really don't know. But what's your opinion on the decision the NFL made about the supplemental draft?
Yep. Loved it, because Brendan Swords be the only one in it. And when you get your ass in trouble for betting on games in college, and you mess up the integrity of the college game, who's big time paying kids now and big time payouts and stuff like that, and this college football playoffs makes all kind of money in the bowl series and everything else, and you got somebody damaging that, and teams threaten to sit out and not play because he gonna play, and you say, okay, I ain't gonna play, I'm just gonna go to the NFL. The NFL is letting everybody else know we not rewarding that. You're going to sit your ass out a year, period, and get in the draft next year. And now your stock going to drop.
Yep.
Right?
Yep.
So now you might be a late second or a third versus being a first this year, because you're not going to have no tape out there.
Yep. The NFL actually played them.
Why you say they played them?
No, just the fact that he went through all that stuff with Texas A&M, and then he thought that he can just, okay, I'm just going to go to the NFL. And they just sat back and let him commit to coming to the NFL. Then they pulled the rug from under him. So I like it.
He wasn't going to get to play nowhere, though. So what are you doing?
I'm just saying he thought he didn't think that it wouldn't be a draft. And so they just kept their mouth shut until he dropped everything in college and then decided to come to the NFL. Or thought he was coming to the NFL, and they pulled the rug from under him. I'm right with you. I'm glad they did do it, but
I think whatever lawsuit he had, it wasn't gonna pass. I mean, because he already got approved to play with a 2-game suspension, and that's when teams said, "We not playing against them. We gonna sit out." You know what I mean? And like I've said before, just like when we talk about big money, wherever it's at, politics, Hollywood, sports, all that stuff like that. Big money influences other money, right?
Yep.
So I feel like, sure, Texas, a big thing is second biggest to oil down in Texas. You got the Cowboys, you got oil, and you got college football. And it wouldn't surprise me one bit if one of them big money donors, one of them $1 billion oil men, Boone Pickens, Oklahoma State type, paid off some state circuit courts or federal circuit court judge, paid them off to say, let him play. So,
absolutely.
You know what I mean? That's how it go down, man.
Oh yeah.
Like, so I don't even think it's unfair. I thought it was much more unfair to the kid Trinidad Chambliss, because he was told earlier years ago he could have this extra year. And now the NCAA was saying, no, you can't have it.
Yep.
They took it from him. But I believe the same thing about him. Somebody might have paid the courts in Mississippi money too, because college football in Mississippi big too. Well, it wasn't like gambling though. So teams didn't say, "Oh, we not playing because he playing."
Yeah, I mean that's the game plan. Everybody figured out the game plan. If you're gonna sue the NCAA, you do it in the city or state that you're playing in. So if I'm gonna play for Ohio State, I'm gonna bring up that lawsuit in Columbus. I got a good chance of winning it.
It's a lawsuit in Columbus right now?
Huh?
It's a lawsuit in Columbus.
No. I'm saying that's the game plan that all these kids are using. If you're gonna sue the NCAA, you do it in the city or state that you're playing in. So like if you play for Alabama, you do it in Tuscaloosa, and then that judge or whoever, he gonna be bought.
He might be an Alabama grad too.
Unless the only thing that mess you up, you better do your homework, because you got to just make sure he ain't an Auburn guy.
Oh yeah, well they know, man. They got people with money to figure that stuff out.
Yeah,
Arch Baby Doll said, like G said, playing the NFL is a privilege. Somber said if Sorbsy would just have taken his medicine, he would have been fine, but he had to fight it. Yeah, but what was his medicine though? I mean, didn't he stand to be suspended? Like, he had to fight it to get approved to play. What? I mean, because they gave him a 2-game suspension. So what was the medicine? I mean, team said when he got 2 games suspension, team said we not playing against him.
Right.
You had other sports affected, like women's. I believe Michigan women's volleyball team said we not playing Texas Tech in women's volleyball. So it was spilling over to the greater NCAA macro and not just the micro, which is the macro, which is college football.
Yeah.
So.
All right. So keep moving.
Kerb. Nobody ever says.
Facts. Big old facts.
We had to give you that.
So,
what was you going to say though?
So we know at when how the Yinzers went into riot mode when the Steelers hired their coach. What do you think? What type of year you think he needs to have for everybody to stay cool and not to come back and say, we knew this was the wrong decision? So at the end of the day, what do you think the Steelers need to do to keep the Yinzers happy and not hear, oh, this was a bad decision?
That's an oxymoron statement. You know where you went wrong.
Not really.
You said two opposing opposite things. You said Yinzers and happy.
Oh wait,
no, they don't go to be happy. No, because my anticipation, I think we're gonna be better offensively. Then we're gonna be better. But if we go 11-6 and make the playoffs and lose a game, which is possible, not room for it or expect to happen, but it'll be the same thing pretty much, right?
Yeah, but at the end of the day, yep. So it's just need to at least win a playoff game
to make them happy.
I mean, just make people say, "Oh, we should have just kept Mike Tomlin," or.
Well, nobody is going to say that now.
Mm-hmm.
Now you got to have a losing season for that to be the comment.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? I do think my take on it is McCarthy is a coach, a win now coach. Aaron Rodgers, win now season. The veterans, TJ, Hayward, Patrick Queen, Ramsey, DK, Pittman, they trying to win. So I think they anticipate winning, competing for the division, and making to the playoffs. If they lose a game, it'll be the same. People saying playoff win, Steven Stroud, playoff win is progress. But I feel like McCarthy is safe regardless, right? Because
he's
gonna be if they go 13-4, number one seed, get a bye and lose that playoff game, Yenzer's gonna be mad. Yenzer's gonna be mad. Period. So I think McCarthy is there to win now with the players you got, but he also there to develop the next quarterback.
Mm-hmm.
So McCarthy is safe in that regard because they might not have a quarterback for the future until next year even. So he's there for what he can influence as far as the quarterback room going forward, to plant his seed in that direction, and then we'll see. But Yenzer's, to make Yenzer's happy was the question.
Mm-hmm.
Yenzer's got to make the AFC Championship to be happy.
Okay. All right, so what happens if you win the AFC? I mean, we'll get to the AFC Championship, and at the end of the year, Aaron Rodgers say, "You know what? This was a good year. I still feel good. I thought that this would be it." Do you bring him back, or do you just say, "Okay, we're done. Thanks. See you later. You out of here."
You said if you had a good year.
If the Steelers got to the AFC Championship.
Oh, and he wanted to come back.
And Aaron Rodgers said, "You know what? I know I said that I was going to retire, but I feel good. My arms still feel good. I feel like I got another year in me." Would you take him back, or would you say, "Hey, we moving on"?
No, you got to bring him back.
Okay.
You got to bring him back. You went to the AFC Championship game, so it means he had a good season, and he wanted to come back. And you still potentially draft a quarterback.
Mm-hmm.
But if you do that, now you know you can get off Will Howard or Mason Rudolph.
Yep.
You know what I mean? And at that position, if you haven't decided to Drew Aller, I mean, Mason Rudolph going this year, Will Howard or Drew Aller. At that point, Drew Aller, if he hasn't proved himself enough, you stick with Will Howard because he got the most time with a third year with Aaron Rodgers only helps him.
Okay.
And then you get the new guy that you draft next year in the first round, who you think going to be the future. You get him. Now you got him 1 year in Aaron Rodgers. If he still need a little more time, then you got Will Howard to go ahead and play that second year, knowing that you got your guy already. But Will Howard have way more experience in the locker room behind Aaron Rodgers, how to break down defenses, study film, everything. So, but if Aaron Rodgers want to come back, you bring him back.
Okay. And do you think Cam Hayward and TJ Watt will be part of this team next season? Will both be gone? Will one be gone? Or will both be back?
Well, I think Cam got one more year left on his deal. If they have a good season, they make the AFC Championship. Cam, if they make it, TJ be back. I mean, everybody had a good season.
Mm-hmm.
If they had a good season, all the old guys want to come back, they'll be back. TJ will have produced, and because they had a good season, you'll want to keep him around. Cam will do what Cam does, and you only keep him for one more season because then 27 would be his last season, right?
Yep.
Jalen Ramsey, you bring him back if he wants to restructure his deal.
Yeah.
You know, if the old guys want to play together and they is a little cheaper, and we know you're a little shorter too, but you good veterans to let our young guys be the bridge to our young guys how to be professionals, there's value in that.
Okay. All right. So with that said,
you got questions prepared, Kerb. I like this.
I mean, no, I'm just throwing some stuff off the top of my head.
Notes.
With that receiver room, do you feel confident? So first of all, let's do this. Give me your. I'm thinking the Steelers are going to keep 6 receivers. Give me your 6 that you think they're going to keep. 6 or 5. I think they're going to keep 6.
You didn't watch all the Pump Your Brakes. You watched the end of it.
Yeah, I watched parts of it. Yeah.
No, you didn't hear what I said about the receivers. Okay. DK Metcalf.
Right.
Michael Pittman Jr.
Okay.
Jeremy Bernard.
Yep.
Roman Wilson.
Yep.
And the last 2 are not even the best options at wide receiver, maybe. But you got to keep Wheatgen, right? Caleb Wheatgen.
Yep.
Because he's your punt returner. The only room he fit in is the wide receiver room. He's your punt and kick returner.
Mm-hmm.
But so Somber said the last show that Weegan got more in his receiver bag than we know because they didn't pass at Iowa.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I just know the tape he didn't have a lot because maybe they didn't pass a lot.
Yeah.
But
they had a terrible offense.
They did. Yeah. I mean, Caleb Johnson was the guy at Iowa, not last year, but the years before that, he was the guy there. That's why I believe in Caleb Johnson. But Weegan's receiver 5 and Skoronek's receiver 6, just because he's special team. You don't expect much from either of them offensively.
Okay. So really,
receivers.
So really, the receiver room is the players are there. Pretty much.
Yeah, they there. I mean, 6 players, 2 of them won't see the field much as receivers. The 4 will, and if somebody get hurt, they gonna put play bigger, put Muth in the slot, and use Riley Nowakowski a lot more than they will use the 5 and 6 receiver.
And do you think Roman Wilson will challenge Bernard for that number 3 position?
I don't think. I think they like Bernard a lot. I think they see equal kind of an equal snap usage though.
Okay.
You know what I mean? But they got a little more draft stock invested in Jeremy Bernard. Let me ask you this.
Go ahead.
Is Jeremy Bernard like who was better coming out of college, right?
I would think probably Bernard because I mean just the fact that Wilson, just the offense he played in, so he really, I mean he had a decent year, but he really didn't get a lot of opportunity. Bernard came out a little better. I mean, even when he was at Washington, he was behind those guys. He kind of could show
Roma Duzier and the kid that's at Tampa Bay.
So he could showcase he showcased the talents a little more.
Yeah, well, explosive offense lets you do that.
Yep.
But I mean, I know Roman Wilson was a big part, the best wide receiver on the national championship team.
Mm-hmm.
Now they both played with first round quarterbacks that could be a little overrated. Ty Simpson and what's the quarterback name in Minnesota? McCarthy.
McCarthy.
Is it McCarthy?
McCarthy.
Okay, yeah. Well, that was his quarterback in Michigan, Ron Wilson.
Yep.
But are either of those guys like true first round talent? And offensively, I mean, let's not act like Bernard didn't have the advantage of knowing his offense too, because he went with the coach from Washington, Alabama.
Yep.
You know, it wasn't like he was recruited out of Alabama because of his talent out of Alabama.
Mm-hmm.
The coach went there. He went with his coach so he could get more exposure. And I like Bernard. Don't trip, Ty.
Mm-hmm.
But I think Roman Wilson is maybe just half a tier talent wise less than Bernard.
Mm-hmm.
But I like them both. As your 3 and 4 receivers, we cooking.
Yep. So that'll be a good thing. So what would you say? So when camp start, when camp really get going, what battles are you gonna really be paying attention to?
The battles that interest me most, Kerb, is that safety room.
Okay.
And I think, man, I mean, the inside linebacker room. I mean, to me, then the 2 positions. I mean, obviously the O-line, we don't know what that's going to look like. So I say O-line first.
Yep.
Safety second, and inside linebacker third. Right? I mean, because it's like those are the positions where we may feel like we need somebody. We don't feel like we need somebody in the offensive line. We feel like we want to see these guys get to compete and who it's going to be.
Mm-hmm.
When we talk about safety and linebacker, we talk about, man, are all the guys here, or do we need somebody from the outside at one of these positions?
Mm-hmm.
So them the 3. O-line first, I think that's going to be the most exciting to see how that shakes out.
Yep.
But I say safety and middle linebacker. I know who my tight ends are. I just told you who my receivers are. I know who my starting quarterback is. I know my D line now, the 5 and 6, 5th and 6th defensive lineman, that'll be a battle. But I really know that gets down. No, that ain't gonna be a battle because you got Cam, you got Harmon, you got Benton, you got Day, you got Black. That's 5 right there.
Yep.
So the battle, me and Shan talk about that, is between Odamawe and Logan Lee. And they brought the other old crafty veteran back that played in Green Bay. What's his name? Got hurt.
Lee and what's the other guy name? I'll start with what's his name?
Start with an L, don't it?
Lowry.
Yep, Dean Lowry.
Yep. So you know what? Now I think this is a battle that everybody kind of overlooking, but I think it's going to be somewhat of a running back battle.
Okay, for what spot?
The starter in number 2. I mean, even though I think Warren kind of got I think he's going to be more the Gainwell type, but
yeah, he
still
is.
Though I think those guys are going to battle because I think both of them want to start.
Well, it depends on what they're doing. I mean, they 1A and 1B. You don't got to be on the field first play just to be the starter. I mean, to me, Warren lost 10 pounds. Warren got a little faster, a little more shiftier. Warren,
that means he won a battle.
We've already proved Warren gets hurt. Rico Dowdell is the guy that can carry the ball 20 times a game, 25 times if need be. So to me, he's your number 1 because you want to get behind that line. Warren got to get 12 to 15 touches to manufacture for him.
Mm-hmm.
Be it rushes, be it receptions. Rico Dowdell, when they want to run the ball and get downhill, he going to be the guy they go to 15, 18 to not rushing attempts. Jaylen Warren, 12 to 15 touches, maybe 18 on the high end. Rico Dowdell, 18 carries minimum. That's the difference. You ain't counting on Jaylen Warren for 18 carries.
Now, we might not, but I think in his mind, he might say, hey, I'm coming in here to show that I'm the man.
Well, why would he lose weight to do that? I mean, he's undrafted. He's not Bijan Robinson. He's not built like Saquon Barkley.
He probably want to come in and show I'm quicker. I can hit the hole faster. I mean, he probably coming in his best shape.
To me, if that's the case, they would have, kept Caleb Johnson to back him up and got another running back in the draft this year instead of paying Dowdell. The fact that you paying Dowdell, he's McCarthy's guy, and he got 1,000 yards the past 2 seasons. He's been durable. Mm-hmm. He gonna be the guy getting the bulk of the carries. And I say bulk, it could be 60-40. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But you'll get the majority of the carries. IMO, in my opinion.
Mm-hmm. Then we go to Aaron Rodgers. Why do you really think he came back? Do you think he came back because he didn't like how he didn't want to end his career on that last game the Steelers played in? Did he come back because of the coaching change and he liked the coach that they brought in? Or you think it's something else? What's your opinion on that?
A combination of everything.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Somber's comment real quick. He said, let's talk about Jaylen Warren. He said he saw the hype that Gainwell got, and they brought Rico in to be the hammer, which is what I'm saying. They probably why Warren cut weight. I don't disagree. Get more explosive and faster on the edges, right? Mm-hmm. He'll be that guy this year. They'll put in the tush push and send him round tackle. Let him get a long run on the fake tush push. He that guy this year.
Mm-hmm.
He that screen pass guy you want to get in space this year. So it's going to definitely a role for him, a big role.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, he not like the every down back. But Aaron Rodgers, man, I think it's a little bit everything you said, man. I think one, that last performance against Houston. Two, I think if his coach, the only way he came back was if Mike McCarthy got the position. He the one that mentioned Mike McCarthy, not to hire him, but you should talk to Mike McCarthy. They obviously talked to him, like what they talked to. But he was only going to play another year for Mike Tomlin, or when Tomlin left and they did hire McCarthy, it still took him all spring to make a decision, even though he knew all along, y'all just didn't know, that he was going to give it one more run. That's why he at OTAs from day one. That's why he in team building. That's why he bring out to Malibu. He know this is it. He going out guns blazing, trying to win what he can.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't think Steeler fans, we realize how much value there is in that. Not just Aaron Rodgers being hungry, but everybody around him wanting to do good for Aaron Rodgers in his last season.
Okay.
Tremendous value in that.
And my last question, and I guess this would be from the streets, but I mean, it's kind of obvious. I heard that the Steelers and Porter are not close in their negotiations. So we know it's going to get done. So do you expect him to come to training camp and be a hold in and not really do too much until they get this deal done? And does the deal get done?
I honestly see it playing out like it has the last few times it's happened with Minka and with TJ. I think it gets done right before camp. Okay. It might be the night before camp when everybody report to Latrobe, right? Okay. It might literally be that night at Latrobe, wherever Omar office is, they sign it in there and P's be ready to practice the first morning of camp.
All right. So you saying first practice of camp, Peasy's signed, sealed, and delivered.
Yeah. The talk is they far apart. It could be true, but the market gonna start to sell. The market got to start to sell when the season get close. Camps start to happen because other guys ain't going out to play if they ain't under contract. Now, you mentioned this before, where a monkey wrench is thrown in there is because Christian Gonzalez and Witherspoon and Christian Gonzalez, Witherspoon, and the guy, it's another first-round guy. Maybe Joey was the third guy taking that draft. But they're first-round picks, so teams, even though they came in the same year, teams got the fifth-year option. They don't have to make a decision right now.
Right.
So I see that next batch of corners, the market not getting too much higher because the teams got to offer them a contract right now. So that won't be a comparable to Joey Porter Jr.'s contract, right? Because they're not going to have to be signed right now.
Okay.
And I think the top of the market right now, you're not that guy, Joey. You're not 31 million like Stingley or 29, 30 million like Surtain.
Mm-hmm.
But then again, I'm of the belief that if you sign PZ Jr. now for 30, get it done easy, right? It's done.
Yep.
And in 2 years, it'll be a bargain because when Gonzalez and the other guys get their contract, they might be around 34, 35.
Okay.
So you go ahead and lock them in now. Is it 4 years, 120? Is it 5 years, 150? PZ might not want that. He might want to think he good enough to go get one more contract.
Mm-hmm.
You know? But I think it gets done going into camp.
All right, well, Tate, I am out of questions, man.
No, you have some good questions, Kerb. I mean, I ain't even mad. You're trying to see live chat saying anything. What's Somber said JBJ will get paid. They just waiting too long. But are they waiting too? This how it go. This how it went with TJ, right? Top of the market. Minka Fitzpatrick, top of the market. When you got a top of the market contract, you just don't give a guy what he wants. Now, sometimes that can backfire. But as I just explained the landscape as it is right now, who's up next?
Mm-hmm.
You got your boy that went to the Rams, just got paid.
Yep.
He's over. I think he's a 31 guy. Right?
Yeah, I think Surtain just got some more money.
They restructured. I think he like 29.5 or something like that. He might be 30, but yeah, he got money. I mean, Joe Horn. Is it Joe Horn?
Yeah, he got paid a couple of years ago.
Yeah, but he getting 25 right now, but he's not up now.
Nah.
So you're not going as low as him. He's not going as high as the top.
Mm-hmm.
Sauce getting 30. Surtain getting, say, 30. I think it's 29.5, but say 30. Stingley getting 31. And what's the dude name just went from the Chiefs to the Rams? I can see his face. He played at Washington. McDuffie. McDuffie got a little bump higher. So long as Peasy come in between that, he don't want the 25. He probably don't want the 27. But will you take 28.5? That's 50. That's 57 over 2 years, and we give you 115 for 4 years, and we guarantee 75. You getting all your money except 40. We give you 75 of it. Yeah, you get 28.5 a year, and it's done. To me. What you think about that?
Take it.
If you Peasy.
I'm taking that.
Yeah, it is the guarantee, but is that fair? You got a 115 contract, and 75 guarantee fair. Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah, heck yeah.
Yeah. Steve, if you were just listening, I do think it's signs right before camp.
Okay.
I think this plays out right before the week we go to Latrobe, whether it's the day we get there, arrival day, and they sign that night, and breaking news out all night, and Porter show up to practice in the morning, and everybody got a camera on his face because they'll be going in the mornings this year. It's going to be a thing. That first day of camp, all the talk going to be about to Omar, to Mike McCarthy. They're going to be trying to interview Joey Porter Jr. about, you got the deal done.
Mm-hmm.
I have no doubt in my mind that it gets done. It's only a matter of when. Yeah, and I agree with Somber. That's what I'm saying. 28-29. It is the guarantee money. I gave a number on the guarantee. Super chat from the homie Claude. I hope all is well with G and his family. G just had something to come up, man. I don't know if there's anything family related or something. It could have been somebody had a flat tire or something. I don't know. So I'm not gonna speculate. But yeah, prayers always with the homie. But thanks, Claude.
Oh, I got something else for you, Tate.
Trying to say 4 years, 120, 80 guaranteed. That's close to what I had. That's $5 million less. Mm-hmm. But that's giving them 30. Do we deserve 30? But like I said, 30 get it done and make you wash your hands up for 4 years. So that could be a thing.
I got, and this don't have nothing to do with football. Are you a barbecue guy or a smoke guy?
I'm much more smoke. I'm more smoke.
Okay.
I'd rather my barbecue sauce on the side than some smoke.
Okay.
I don't like all the messy, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Now, I like some certain barbecue sauces and take a bone, a rib or something, my chicken, tear some off and dip it in it.
Okay.
But I don't need it like smothered in it and then put on the grill or smoked again with the sauce on it. I can do sauce on the side.
All right. So you a smoke guy.
Yeah. But I don't smoke stuff, Kerb. I mean, I don't smoke dope. I smoked some medicinal before, but I don't smoke cigarettes and I don't smoke things. Like I don't mess nothing up too much. We all make mistakes, so I have, but I like when we say you smoked the mock draft, I ain't never done that.
Hey, you remember Mouse McFadden played for Cleveland State when they went on that little run?
I heard the name. I don't remember.
Little point guard.
No, I know the name. I don't remember.
Some sad news about him, man. He and I don't really understand why he. Well, I don't know. I didn't get all the detail, but he was teaching. He got an 18-year-old daughter, and he was teaching her how to drive.
Mm-hmm.
And she lost control of the car and ran over like a 3-year-old child. But
his 18-year-old daughter actually ran over somebody?
Yeah. But when the cops came and all that stuff, he tried to tell them that he was driving. And
okay. I mean, I get it. He trying to protect his daughter.
Yeah. So that happened this weekend. But I didn't even know he still lived in the Cleveland area.
So what happened from it so far? That was just this past weekend.
Yeah. I mean, him and his daughter, him and his daughter got arrested because they arrest him for tampering with evidence and something else they said. I forget what it was. Basically, letting a person would not licensed drive your car. It was something they came up with. But then his daughter
18 didn't have a license.
No, he was teaching her how to drive. But why were they doing it by that restaurant? I don't know.
I'm guilty of that. I've done that before with my nieces, and they was like 14, 15. They was like a year out from getting their L's, but they was down here for a month out the summer a few years back. Tell how long ago it is. They both 28 now. One of them just turned 29. So if they was 14, 15, that was at least almost 14, 15 years ago. One of them married and one of them got 2 kids. I got a great nephew and great niece. But but I took them out to drive because they were staying with me for the summer. Their parents hadn't got around to it yet. I'm the cool uncle, right? But we out here on these little country roads. You know what I mean? Yeah, you either got to look at it like that or go to a big parking lot. Like, I live not far from one of the minor league baseball teams. I don't know if it's a minor league, like one of the professional baseball teams, the Blue Crabs, the Maryland Blue Crabs. And we used to walk when I was exercising regularly, getting out and walking and running and stuff. I'll walk over to the stadium and run around the stadium and stuff. But so it's about a 7 or 8 minute walk from here, which means it's a closer drive. But I went to, no game that day. Stadium parking lot is huge. Yeah. Took them to the parking lot, drive around this parking lot. You know what I mean? So I mean, I get what he did both ways. My uncle and parents was teaching me how to drive before I could have license.
Yep.
And man, you don't want them to get in trouble and get a ticket especially because man, that's vehicular, right?
That's what they charge you with.
Oh yeah, man, that's sad. Yeah, he don't want that on his daughter's record. And I think as a parent, you would lay it down for that.
Yep.
You lay it down for that. I mean, I don't know. That's tough. That is sad though.
Yeah, I remember when they went on that run until they ran into the Admiral.
When on the run? Oh, okay.
State.
I remember that team. Oh, you went way back.
Yeah, that was way.
So he older than me.
Yeah, I think he like.
David Robinson got done with basketball, I think, the same year we saw earlier, 88. Might have been 89, but 88. Who won the national championship in 88, Kerb? College basketball.
88. Man, I'm just going to take a guess. Was it Indiana?
That was 89.
Oh, shit.
That was Steve Alford and Bobby Knight.
So 88.
Keith Smart hit the shot.
Year before that. Man, 88. I don't know. I'm just gonna take a stab and say Syracuse, but I don't know. I don't know.
Syracuse lost to Indiana in 89.
Okay.
So they hadn't won the national championship yet.
88. Was it Duke? Nah.
Nope. Duke lost in 86 to Louisville, never nervous purpose.
Definitely won.
Indiana won in 87.
It definitely won North Carolina.
Michigan won in 89. Let me help you out, Kirk. Danny and the Miracle.
Kansas Jayhawks.
Danny Manning.
Okay, yep.
I mean, get out of here. Yep. Get out of here.
I know what the Tar Heels. Yeah, the
Tar Heels won in 82. That was it with Jordan. Yeah, they didn't win another one.
Yeah, they went on a loan.
Yeah, man.
They was always in it.
They won that one with Chris Webber called the timeout.
Oh, yeah.
92.
Yeah.
So they went from 82 to 92 with no chips. The Tar Heels did. I didn't realize last night draft, the kid Caleb Wilson was the first North Carolina Tar Heel draft in the top 5 since 2020, over 20 years.
Wow.
First North Carolina Tar Heel to be drafted in the top 5 in over 20 years.
I don't even remember Peterson. He from Canton.
Yeah, he from
Canton.
He from Akron. He from Akron, ain't he?
No, he from Canton.
Okay.
But he went to he supposed to went to McKinley, but he ended up going to Cuyahoga Christian Academy or something.
Yeah,
I
Michigan.
think he went there for
North
3
Carolina
years.
won 93, Claude. He right, because Chris Webber came out the draft that year and went number 1 to Orlando. Man, I wonder what would have happened if they kept Shaq and Chris Webber together. Woo!
Yeah.
But they traded him for Penny.
Yep.
To the Golden State Warriors. So yeah, like, see, all that kind of knowledge, it's in my head, y'all. It's in my head. So you just asking, I probably got an answer. But yeah, Kerb. What was you saying though before I just jumped in with Clark?
No, I was just saying Peterson,
yeah.
I didn't realize he was from Canton.
Yeah, I knew that during the season. I thought he's from Akron too, though. But yeah, okay, Canton makes sense.
Yeah,
and Canton, whatever team won the state championship in basketball this year beat my alma mater, Lyman Senior, in the state championship. It was Cam McKinley, I think.
Cam McKinley, probably with Gary. The one that he went to Michigan. The little black point guard, dark skinned fella.
I know it's Cam McKinley because they kept talking about. No, I take that back. It was Maslin.
Maslin?
They kept talking about the football. It was Maslin. Maslin. Maslin won the championship against Lyman Senior. Yeah.
Was a little point guard. He went to Michigan. Gary.
Gary Grant.
Gary Grant. Yeah, he went.
There you go, Kerb. Whatever you want to know, ask me, man.
Yeah, he was from McKinley.
He was from Camp McKinley. Yeah.
Yeah.
We played. When I say we, I was still in school. I was a senior. Shout out to my boy Scoop, Greg Simpson, McDonald's All-American, 2-time Mr. Ohio basketball. At that time, Jim Jackson was the only one that had done it. And he did it. The next one to do it was LeBron after him. But we lost to Canton McKinley in the state semifinals. That team with, you remember Bryant Bowden?
I don't remember him.
He was a big 6'9" dude. Probably been better off going play tight end somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, man. So, so Kerb, just because it's up there, who said that? Steven Stroud said Bobby Knight throwing chair, throwing, smacking players too. Kerb,
what's up?
Let me ask you this. Would you have let Bobby Knight coach your kid?
Probably so. I mean,
I got no problem with and that's just a difference in era.
Yeah. I mean, because one, especially a father, if you the father and you in your son's life, y'all gonna have an understanding, and it's gonna be, and you're gonna let your son know that it's gonna be tough coaching, and which I wouldn't have a problem with it.
I think coaching is supposed to be tough.
Yep.
If you want to be good individually, you want to play for a good team, you got to have tough coaching.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and Steven said it was the era. I mean, when you think about coaches back then, you got Bob Knight, and not that he puts his hands on nobody. You got John Thompson. Remember Big John? He's a legend here in D.C. I mean, a legend. He was going up in dope houses telling Rayful Edmonds and them, man, don't mess with my kids.
And that's the thing. Most of those coaches like that, I mean, you always gonna have some people that's gonna say some negative stuff that maybe didn't do right, but for the most part, man, them kids love those guys. They tough, but you respect that. Just like with Nick Saban,
Allen
guys love.
Nick.
Guys, they love that guy. Urban Meyer, I know personally. Urban Meyer is an asshole.
Yeah,
but his players respect him. They respect him.
No, they love him, Kerb.
Yeah, so
like you say, Nick Saban too. I got one of my homies. Shout out Shane Foster. Matter of fact, if y'all remember our dude, we had an interview with Sean Foster, who gonna be he going to a senior year this year, and he lost in the state championship game to, I said, Maslin. He's gonna be a senior this coming year. His dad, that's his uncle, because his dad, Big Sean, and Shane, his twin brothers. They played. Shane played for Nick Saban when Nick Saban was the coach at Michigan State.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I mean they respect and revere these guys. You know what I mean? That was what I appreciate so much about Mike Tomlin.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? I mean, like those coaches, Allen Iverson, mom, and Allen Iverson said, "Man, John Thompson saved my life."
Yeah.
Said, "Saved my life."
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like certain coaches can have impacts on your life that transcend in the game, which is like we like to say on here, more than the game.
Yep.
You know, so that always to me got to be a component in some of that stuff. But I like the tough, old school, hard nosed coaches.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of a modern day one in any sport. Who is one? And we're gonna get out of here in the next 3 or 4 minutes.
It's a whole different. Oh man, today, well, it's a lot of coaches the guys like, but
you like Signetti for Indiana.
Yeah, he see it almost seemed like he'll push my buttons, but he tried to be one of those old school type guys. No nonsense.
Steve said,
but
all the shoe boxes, Kerb. He think I got that under the mattress brown bag money in here, man. Nah, man. I ain't on that, man. Every shoe box, and they all the same. Got a pair of some old, not old, but Nike 270. It's all I wear. I got some on my feet right now. It's about two or three of these somewhere here. They all, because the white ones, you got to put them in rotation more, right? But I got all kind of different colors, man. So yeah, man, I got all legal stuff in my shoe boxes in 2026. Hey, I got some Jordans too, man. You can see Jordans above my head. Got some Jordans right here.
Mm-hmm.
This just for decoration. I got a whole closet full of shoes, and I don't wear shoes like that much no more because when I had my situation over the years, when I couldn't walk, like I didn't like heavy shoes on my feet. And some of them Nike, the Air Maxes, and the Jordans. That's why I got some of these Air Max, because they light, they fit, and they comfortable. So, but man.
But Bobby Knight he couldn't make it today.
No, he wouldn't make it today. No, not at all.
Not because he'll wake up and his whole team would be in the transfer portal. Whole team.
Or the courtroom.
The whole team be gone.
Last question I'm gonna ask you, Kerb, and we're gonna get out of here. This nothing. No, it was kind of fun ending like this, man. It's talking about different stuff. But what was when you was in high school? Did you start drinking alcohol in high school?
No, I did. Okay. I did not touch alcohol until right after high school. It was Bacardi.
What was it?
Some Bacardi.
That was your first drink of choice?
Well, that's what we had, and I thought I was doing something. And then, obviously you start drinking the Mad Dog and all that
Wild Irish.
Yeah. But hard liquor, Bacardi was my first liquor. Then after that, I moved to E&J. And
Cheap brandy. But
and
not when you're young.
I had a bad experience with that. And to this day, I can't even, I look at the bottle, I get sick. That irk and jerk.
Let's see, irk and jerk. Yeah, that's what you just called it? I mean, what you just call it?
E&J.
Yeah, E&J, irk and jerk.
Yeah,
I know. I went to a party one time, man. I was trying to flex, and I'm probably about 19 or 20. Man, I bought a because back then you keep your empty bottles as decorations, right? I bought a bottle, a liter of E&J, and went home and filled up with a liter of the Hennessy in the Hennessy bottle. Whew. Took that to the party. Junkers already drinking. They thought I brought a whole liter of Hennessy. Boy, I was the man. And it was some E&J. Tricked the whole party. Glad they started drinking already. Yeah. I see the band One Highs in the back too. What I got in the back? I don't even know what I got in the back, man. But yeah, I got several pair of 13s. I got some ones. Damn, I've only wore these one time. I don't know why I don't wear enough colors to wear these ones, these black and brown ones.
Mm.
And the ones heavy. It's kind of why I don't wear them either. They heavy.
Yeah.
But Kurt, that's what for my first drink and we get out of here. Because I was trying to go to the minute 15. We're at minute 16 now. Was man, 8-ball. You know what that is?
Yeah. 8-ball. I mean the beer.
Old English.
OE.
Old E, yeah.
OE. Remember when St. Ives came out?
Kerb, I was gonna say that. Well, yeah, that got hot in Ohio, where you was at.
Yeah.
When Boys in the Hood came out.
Yep.
That was the summer of 91.
Tate, they had the 64 ounce.
No, but I'm gonna tell you my hustle though, right? So we up in Lima Senior, you know, small town, 30, 40,000. We ain't have no St. Ives, but St. Ives was popular because that's what Ice Cube and them was drinking in the movie.
Yep.
I had homies down going to Central State. You go down to Central State, you go to Dayton, they had St. Ives there.
Okay.
We bought like 3-4 cases of 40s of St. Ives, bring them back. You know, a case is 12. They probably cost at the time about $1.99 a bottle at the time.
Yep.
I could come, I sell out $5 a bottle out my trunk.
$5 a bottle.
Spending dollars more than double my money. Because I know I'm going back down Central State the next weekend. Yeah, that was a hustle when I was like 18. The summer I graduated. Yeah.
Hey, go back, and especially some of the younger people in the chat.
Oh, that's
go to YouTube and pull up the St. Ives commercials. They was classic. Biggie got one, Cube got one.
I'm about to pull them up. Okay.
Yeah, they classic.
But that was that what KB talking about. And when that called Wild Horse or
wow.
It was a
crazy horse. Crazy
horse. I said
crazy
wild
horse.
Shit.
Yeah,
crazy horse. Yeah, that was hella brew too. Yeah, I don't know why when I was young, you too. I mean, why we want to start drinking malt liquor?
I don't know, man. Hey, because that's what the cool dudes was doing. Billy D.
Yeah, man. I was just home back in March. You know, I had my new, you know, for when I found about my kid, not that I drank a lot anyway, you know, not that I drank a lot ever, but I wasn't drinking it all hardly. I didn't drink it all hardly when I was going through my journey, dialysis, getting a kidney transplant. When I went home for Big G's daughter's wedding, I got there and hung out that first day. I flew in Thursday morning. That Thursday, you know, I come in town, all my homies calling me, Tate, let's kick it. So, you know, Thursday at 4:00 in the afternoon, I've been there since 9 in the morning. I'm out in them streets, Kerb, from 4:00 to about 1:32 in the morning. And we just bar hopping. Every spot I went to, 5 spots, I had 5 shots and a beer at every spot. So by then I had 5 shots and 5 beers. And I learned that night. I was gonna make it, but Big G's daughter's wedding was at 7:00 in the evening. I was sick from that Thursday night, the whole day Friday. I didn't feel like getting ready to go to the wedding, Kerb. I was that messed up. I didn't visit nobody the rest of the weekend. I didn't let nobody I was there because I was done. And I ain't about that life no more, man.
I can't.
That taught me that.
I can't do it.
Ooh, still reserve. Hey, no, that was somber. That's a beer and it's a malt liquor. That was some bullshit though.
You remember Private Stock? And then it had the little puzzle or something in the cap.
Yeah, I liked Private Stock. I mean, Private Stock was closer to the Mickeys, the Big Mouths.
And something else.
Colt 45, strong.
And this was because of the rappers and all that. Remember, Gin and Juice with Snoop. Gin and Juice was popular. Then they started selling it. They started selling the Seagram's gin and already mixed up.
They mixed it in the bumpy face.
But the thing that killed me, because now I'm thinking like I could drink gin. Man, I drank some tequila, not tequila, Tanqueray. Yep. Almost in my life.
Me too. I cut Tanqueray out. Like June the 10th, 1994. Tell you how I remember. Because I got into it. I was out of character, got into a big fight down at the club, got maced by the bodyguards and the sheriff and ended up in the drunk tank that night. But I remember because the night that OJ Bronco chase happened, which I think was June 14th, 1994, I was still dealing with a black eye. That's how I remember it. It happened a few days before the Bronco chase. Yep.
Yeah, that Tiger Ray ain't no joke, boy.
Yep. Magnum beer. Man, with the Crazy Horse was one, but that Magnum and what did somebody else just say? One of them little cheap beers, Still Reserve. Nah, them was in my hood. Them was for them mokers.
Yeah, exactly.
That was for my boy when he went bad. My boy Franklin Saint. You know who Franklin Saint is, right? From Snowfall when he went bad.
Yeah. At the end.
Yeah, at the end. That was that Magnum and Still Reserve was for dudes like that.
Yeah.
But yeah, Kerb, with that being said, it's been fun, everybody.
Yep.
Thanks for tapping in. Lots of fun, lots of good talk. We in them streets. You know, when Big G get back next week, we might have another one of these. It was kind of fun. We gonna talk about what we gotta talk about, but just chopping it up with y'all. Appreciate everybody. If you haven't already liked and subscribed, please go ahead and do that. I should have done this at the beginning, but enough of y'all still here. And it's your boy Tate from the Know-It-Alls. Like this video, subscribe to this channel, tell a friend and tell a friend. Get a membership, be a part of the nation. Different tiers. No some, no more, no all. Boo, you got an OJ story too? You gotta let us know about it. The homie Tim, big peace. Kerb, we out of here, man.
Peace.
Everybody. Peace. Time for our dope. It's an outro now, but it's dope. I love us all speeding in the car and the beat to it's actually my made this it's made off the Jay-Z Jermaine Dupri Money in the Thing beat.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I like this. But we out. Peace, nation.